We're drinking while we're shooting, yay.
Oh shit, that's what we look like.
I look pasty white.
2025, it's done.
Eee,
Cheers.
thank God.
So, the year is done, and we're making it a tradition that the two minds, I don't know if you could call us brilliant, sit in front of a camera at the end of the year and just talk about it. So here we are, we're just talking about it. I'm Austin, this is Alex. We are the guys behind Shipwreck Studios, which is all the stuff that was uploaded this year. And we're here to ask each other questions. So, Alex, how has your creative process evolved this year?
I think it has gotten more intentional. Over the course of this year, how I started and how I ended last year, it was kind of, oh, I have a thought. I'm kind of just gonna expand upon that thought. And however my ADHD brain works and whatever I spit out is what I'm gonna put out. And this year, I started putting more thought into things, you know, like story and character development and things that a writer should be thinking about. Carrying into next year, I think I'm going to get more intentional with my thinking. I want to have more things planned out before we even get the ball rolling on the film. I want complete story. I want things to be more intentional.
My creative process has always been chaotic. I've spent a lot of time wanting to do creative work. I've spent a long time wanting to do creative work. I have, in some form or another, been doing creative things since high school, whether that was band, ceramics, my YouTube channel I've had since I was 16. This year really taught me to actually go for what I want. Big theme in a lot of my work has been that I'll have an idea and I don't have the resources or I don't have the confidence and I don't tackle it. How my creative process evolved this year was rather than I don't know if I can do that, let's pivot, let's make my idea conform what I think I can do. My mentality kind of became, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I don't care if I have the exact resources I want, I'm gonna make this happen some way or another. And I'm really excited to see where that energy takes me, for better or for worse. What was one creative roadblock you had that isn't life circumstances that you intend to remove next year?
I have always had ideas bigger than my means, and I think that kind of came to a head with the last short of this year, Under the Blanket, where I decided in under a week that I was going to learn enough VFX to seamlessly do shadow animation and everything on completely different plates, and I really overstepped that one. Didn't get it to the point where I wanted it before it had to be released, which is why it was late. If I want to try something new, I need to be more prepared and allow myself adequate enough time to have that learning curve with it. But it came to a head where I was putting something out that I wasn't 100% with. So...
And now it's our most viewed video.
Somehow. Thank you for that. Yeah. Anyway. Same question.
I'd say the biggest roadblock I had that wasn't life circumstances was a sort of mental disconnect between how bad I want it and how much I was willing to do to get it. I spent the first half of this year just kind of like, not in the best place, not feeling the greatest, and as a result not pushing myself a lot. And where I really started to feel better about everything that I do is when I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go out and do it. And I want to make films and tell stories that are, you know, unique and inspiring and can change someone's mind about something, or at least make people think a little bit. And I haven't always been the most willing to, like, execute the vision fully. I take the phrase "kill your darlings" too seriously. I'll write something super cool and then I'll just chop half of it up and be like, kill your darlings, man! No more killing my darlings. If my darlings are there, they're going to live. My children will have prosperous lives. And that's how I intend to remove that roadblock. Is I'm just going to fully commit to my exact vision, how I want to do it, because that's how bad I want to do it, and I'm not going to let myself have that disconnect anymore. On to question number C. Really just shaking for that last drop. What was your proudest moment at the studio this year, and how do you want to carry that into next year?
I will like to say I am ecstatic that we're ending the year with our most viewed video. That is pretty high note to end on, so thank you all for that. Proudest moment is honestly both the film, almost all of our films that we did this year, we pushed ourselves. The afters, you pushed your storytelling. Impermanence of memory, we did location scouting. We had different things we had to do with that, doing the phone call while driving away from each other. And
that was crazy hard to accomplish.
Doing something on a trail randomly in the middle of winter.
Drank straight out of a river that flows between two cities.
Heavy metals taste good, by the way.
They tasted fucking incredible.
Can't say from a health perspective to do
Not
it,
advisable.
but it tastes delicious.
Best water you'll ever have.
This video's been seized by the U.S. Health Department.
What do you mean? They're gone. It's just
yeah, that's
Officer Brainworm now.
Sweet, we're good. Drink more river water. But I'd say we did more things that we weren't used to. We took more risks in either storytelling or things that would need to happen for the video to exist, like VFX for Under the Blanket, getting a whole bunch of people for at the same time for Baked Baking, location scouting for Impermanence of Memory, all those things that required stuff that we're not used to doing. And I want to see more of that in 2026, where we get out of our comfort zone, we try new things, even if obstacles come up and, you know, it seems hard or a little uncomfy, you know, that progress is inconvenient. So we're gonna just keep making progress.
Just popping my pecs at the camera to see if I can see it. I can. Hey, my eyes are down here, buddy. Ask me the question. What was your proudest moment in the film studio this year, and how do you intend to carry that into next year?
So Austin, what was your proudest moment at the studio this year, and how do you want to carry that into the next?
My proudest moment at the film studio this year actually wasn't anywhere near the camera or the lights or the counter that we're filming at. Every Sunday night, Alex comes over to my apartment and we shoot the shit, and some of those nights what we do is we plan out film stuff, and some of those nights we just talk. But we had one where we talked about our precise plans for 2026, what we were going to do, and how we were going to do it. And it was a very real talk. It was very honest, realistic. It was laying out our goals and our plans and actually what we wanted to make happen. And then it was checking each other until we had a feasible game plan to make that happen. So there was a few things that Alex said that I was like, hey man, are you sure? And there's a few things that I said that Alex was like, hey dude, I don't know. It was really cool to actually plan out what we're gonna do, because for a long time the mentality has been, it's a Shipwreck Studio shoot. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But that talk was, in my opinion, like the beginning of a new phase of what we do here and how we do it. And I'm really excited to see where that takes us. And my plan for taking that into next year is the same plan that we used to take all of our progress into this year, which is last year after every shoot, we'd like talk afterwards and we'd be like, okay, what's the takeaway from this? So there was one where we hiked in the dark for like 3 hours.
It was so bad.
Yeah, we got back into town at like 5 a.m. from the mountains, and like after that we were like scouting.
We still had to shoot after that. We didn't. We finished the last shot as the sun broke the horizon.
What an incredible experience. But yeah, if we had just done some location scouting, that would have been way easier. So we were like, okay, location scouting, don't forget it. And with every film, we had these takeaways, and then that's what helped us develop and grow with all of the films this year. And now we have all of our takeaways, and I'm just going to keep referencing that conversation. This is what we're doing. This is how we're going to do it. We have shot lists, we have pre-production plans, we have production plans, we have post-production plans. It's going to be really cool to see.
We're getting our shit together.
We're trying, and you can help us get our shit together by giving us money on Patreon. Please, guys.
Please.
We're two broke guys who are roughly college aged. Only if you want. No pressure. Alex.
All the pressure.
Alex might cry.
All the pressure. Look at me. This is pressure. Peer pressure. Give me money. I need stuff for film equipment.
The poverty's causing him to develop stress-related erectile dysfunction. It's done a number.
You can help me get it up with just $2 a month. What a time for you to walk in. Thanks for watching. That's our yearly wrap up.
Yeah, we did it. We're excited
we survived
to do
the
it again.
year, despite everything.
I thrived this year. I was balling. Alex was balling.
We were both balling. Him in one way and me in another. Thanks for all the views. Thanks for all the comments, likes, everything. We appreciate you. We love you. Here's to more films 2026. Sláinte.
What do you mean? What does it say about you?
If you want me to please my girlfriend.
No.